Hey, great day to you all. I hope that you've all woken up super grateful to be alive again another day in this experience. And I hope you've set that high vibe for yourself, telling yourself all of those amazing things that you need to hear this morning. Like what? Hey, you're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're capable. You're going to flow like water over rocks. Hey, Biggie, as soon as you hear my opening, you taking off? You ready to walk? Yeah, we've been down here for a while, so I'll share the view with y'all. Got to get my shoes back on. Clean my feet off on this bark. All sticky this morning. But yeah, looks like my pup is ready to move. She's like, come on, Ma. So I'm coming. Hold on, Biggie Boo. I'm coming. Good girl. You're such a good girl. Okay, there we go. Let's go. Yeah. So, are you who you genuinely say you are? Let's talk about it. So, I hope you guys have all really set that high vibe for yourself. Telling yourself all those amazing things that you need to hear this morning. I know I did. I came out a little late this morning, but man, adventures already this morning. So let's talk about it. Biggie, come through here because you're gonna have your paws. Good girl. So, I came out this morning, and I actually met up with somebody that I know. And we had a good conversation outside. Yeah, we did. I'll share the view with y'all this morning. It's absolutely beautiful out here. It's a beautiful morning. It really is. And, you know, it was quite a reminder seeing this person this morning. Won't give too much information because I don't want to sell him out, you know, but he was fucking hammered. 7 o'clock this morning, you know? So we stood outside and had quite the conversation. Because, you know, a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. So, when a guy is hammered, and he opens up and he expresses himself, it's quite different than if he was sober doing it. Oh boy, the water boy, you could smell that this morning. Whoo! Come on, big head. It smells like a shit tank. Whoa! Scent is heavy this morning down here. People don't realize is when you can smell that and taste it. Fuck, it's bacteria in the air. Whew. That's okay. Anyway, I had quite the conversation with him. And it's funny because it was a great reminder for me. Not something that just stuck me in my toe. Yeah. I remember those mornings. of still being hammered at this time of day from the parties the night before. Fuck, I used to go for days. Literally. I would go for days. I'm grateful that I don't do that anymore. Yeah. But are you who you genuinely say you are? Or do you change every time you're in front of someone? Okay, Biggie, come. I know your paws are messing with you. This heat is starting to mess around too. I know, look. Yeah, you're limping around. So let's, and they don't have the water on. So let's get out of here. Yeah, you can walk on the grass. But let's get out of here. Yeah. But yeah, I remember what those parties are like. Partying all night, not wanting to fucking see anybody in the morning. You know, like I was saying, it was a great reminder to see him this morning because, man, we're fucking feet away from each other and I can literally taste the alcohol coming off of his breath. And I'm not, like, whoa. It's quite something. Quite a reminder. And it's funny, because you all see me post those freezers and vodka last night. I had one drink, and I couldn't even enjoy it. Literally, I walked up the street, went and sat outside with a friend. Not for long. Went home, walked my dog, and ended up at the water fountain. Yeah, this big, that same water fountain that I showed you guys on video. But other than that, I don't party anymore. Life isn't a party. It really isn't. Should be able to explore and discover and be, you know, grateful every day, no matter what. And you know, it's funny because, like I was saying, the things that a man will tell you when he's hammered are not the things that he'll tell you when he's sober. You know? So this is why it fueled alive this morning. Are you who you genuinely say you are? Or does it take you some liquor to open up and be who you are? Gotta ask. Oh, there's a festival or something going on over there. Whacking people. Big Head, let's go this way. I'm not going over there this morning. There's way too many people. And you're going to get all anxious. Yeah, look at you and you're limping. Let me see your paw. Make sure there's nothing stuck. Let me see. Good girl. Come on. Let's go this way. And why do I say that? Because, you know what? It doesn't matter who I'm in front of. Whether it's family, friends. Doesn't matter who it is. I don't change. People know what they get from me all the time. They can expect how Tobi's going to react if they know me. They're going to expect how Tobi's going to respond. They already know. You know? And the ones that don't, they fuck around and they quickly find out. Simple. That's not me walking around, you know, with an attitude. That's people not being able to be loving. You know? And that's when they fuck around and they find out. But genuinely, you know, I don't change. No, I don't. Not for any person, place, or thing. I'm me no matter what. Yeah. So are you genuinely who you say you are? Or do you wear a mask every time? And do you switch your character every time you're in front of, like, your family and then your friends? Oh, yeah, there's really something going on down here today. Here. It's probably the boat races. Oh, it is the boat races. Huh. Oh, and there's a pup over there. Come on, Biggie Boo. Seems like there's dogs everywhere in the boat races. But I don't want my dog to get anxious. Come on, Biggie, let's go. It's okay. Come on. And she really doesn't like little dogs, so why put her through more, you know? That's okay. Yeah, they're getting ready for the races. Anyway, yeah, so I was out here this morning early, but like I was saying, I met up with a friend. And I've known him for years. But, yeah, he was fucking hammered. So we had a good conversation. Because that's when we have the best conversations. And it's crazy because, you know, if men were able to speak without that alcohol-induced expression, boy, the world would be a better place, you know. Yeah, but it's not only men, so I can't say only men. Seems like a lot. Okay, Big Head, look, there's a fucking thing I'm pulling you away from. So if I'm pulling you this way, please, there's a reason, eh? Yeah, she's like, fuck that. She wants to go that way. That's why I sing it. Are you who you say you are? Genuinely? Authentically? Morning.
Morning.
You know, you gotta ask yourself that. Okay, come on, big head. There's no food there for you. Let's go. Yeah, you know, she's like, really? Can I go in the kitchen? You see how her ears are up? She's like, really? Yeah. She's like, oh, did he say food in the kitchen? Come on, Biggie Boo, let's go. Come on, old girl. Have a great day. That's funny. You see that crazy shit? I just got cut out because of the city hall. So this morning I walk along the city hall. Now, I was cut off from the corner, complete block from in front of that city hall. So the evidence and the proof is in the pudding. The energetic influence of this building is insane. But it makes sense, eh? Oh, yes. You see, and now I was just called to look at the fucking tower, which I've never seen on the top of this building. Look at this. Hold on. You see up there? See the tip of the green thing? Not the light, but what's behind it? You see that tower? Well, that's why. Yeah, I was just guided to look at that. It's okay. See, I'm at the point in my life, you see, it doesn't take me alcohol to express what I want to say. It doesn't take me to be distorted in a altered, influential state to be able to express anything. You see, and you know, a lot of people, they deny what they feel, they avoid what they feel, they distract themselves from what they feel. So therefore, they're hiding it all. Okay? They hide it from themselves and they hide it from others. Now, me, I don't change across the board. It doesn't matter what day of the week. It doesn't matter who I'm in front of. It doesn't matter what the situation, circumstance, and scenario. I am me. Genuinely, 100%. I don't need to have an influenced, altered state of being to express myself at any given point. Now, a lot of people in the world today, they can't express how they feel. Why? Because since you were a kid, you've been told it was wrong. That's why. So your fundamental belief system about yourself, factually, is what your parents made you believe every time you tried to talk to them. Were they in an altered state? Did they love you right? Or were they always fucking tanked? Talking all kinds of crazy. Gotta look at that. What are your fundamental belief systems based on? Are they based on people that were fucking hammered all the time? In survival mode? In crisis themselves? Because if it was, well then fundamentally, that's what's governing your life and you're unaware of it. And you may think, no, how can that be? Because I'm an adult now. Guess what? That shit's been governing your whole life. Every thought, every word spoken, down to even every idea that popped up in your fucking brain like a jack-in-a-box. Yeah. Gotta go clear that. Gotta go clear that. And if you don't look at it, you will run unaware of it. Yeah. Because you don't go around every day governing your choices and decisions going, okay, well, this happened to me. Okay, that happened to me. No, but your brain does that. Your brain does that shit automatically and you're unaware. That's why it's so important to go in there and fix those fucking belief systems that you have about yourself and the world. And unless you take a look at that, you will not know what you're operating on. And this is why I encourage everybody to take the dive into self-discovery. Figure out, if you're anxious, what triggers it? What are you scared of? Anxiety comes from fear. Fear is simply an anticipation of pain, whether it's physical, spiritual, or emotional. Fear is false evidence appearing real. What's the false evidence? Is the belief systems that you're running on. That's the false evidence. Which, yes, creates fear. Because half of our parents, more than not, were not in a loving state while they were raising us. Farthest thing from it. And a lot of our parents still are in that unloving state, if they're still alive. Okay? They may believe and think that they are loving, but that is because of their belief systems that they were fucking brainwashed with. Let's go, Biggie Boo. Simple. Because to them, what's love? What's their experience of love? What were they taught about love? Why do I say that? Because my father is a perfect example of that. My father believed that love was trickery. My father believed that anybody that said they loved him, it was because they wanted something from him, or that they were excusing themselves for the pain that they inflicted on him. You see? And you know, I get why he thinks he felt like that. I get it. And you know, it's crazy, but that's why my father really guides me today and every day from an unaltered state. Because when he was parenting me here in the physical, he was always in an altered state. He didn't know how to cope. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But you know, when you go back to spirit, you see and know everything. Everything. Nothing's hidden from you. And it's crazy because like I've said before on my lives, when I asked my father, Dad, why did you come and latch on to me as a guardian angel? He's like, because I couldn't protect you while I was in that world, but I sure as fuck am going to protect you while I'm out of it. And I said, okay. But you know, one of the conversations that I had with my dad the day before he died, first of all, he knew he was going to die. He told me. He knew he was going to die because I was on his case about him walking around with no oxygen on, and he told me, I'm not going to need that anymore, Lovey. He knew he was going to die. He knew he was going to die so much to the point where he called me and gave me some bullshit story about it's so important that I raced to the country and put in the wood. But no, it wasn't a bullshit story. Like I said, okay, yeah, I get it. See, he's correcting me going, no, that wasn't a bullshit story. I needed you to get fucking down there and get the wood in the house so I could die. Yeah, I get it, Dad. Fuck. Yeah, if you knew my dad, you would hear him saying that to me too right now. And it's fucking crazy because, he just quickly corrected me that it was no bullshit story he was feeding me, that I really did need to get to the townships and get that wood in and get it piled so that he could die peacefully. He knew he was going to die. He knew it. And that's why he got hammered the way he did before he died. But he was getting hammered every day because he couldn't cope. And the anxiety that he felt right before for a good while. You know, my father beat death so many times because he only wanted to finish paying off that house. The minute he knew that house was paid off, he signed a do not resuscitate order. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but it's okay. So he stuck it out for what was seemingly the good of all, but turned out to be the good of none. So he says, but that's okay because I'm correcting his regrets. Yes, I am. At anybody's cost, I don't care. Because he sees and knows all. What he tells me is Not news I get off the TV, I tell you that. Anyway, like I was saying to you, he called me. He told me I needed to get down to the country badly. But why would he call me to get the wood in and not my brothers? Why would Toby be the go-to to call to be the saving grace? Because Toby was always the go-to for everybody in my family. No matter what it is that they were living, Toby was the cushion for all. So my father, in one of the conversations that I had with him right before he died, when I was down there, the day before he died, he told me quite clearly. He said, Toby, you're the only one that I know I will be able to depend on in this life and the next. And I did not understand what he was telling me at that point. I knew he was going to die. I just didn't expect him to die the next day. Well, the same way my father calls me, or called me, yeah, still calls me, calls on me, is the same way I've been the cushion for my whole family, no matter what they've lived. Okay, come on, let's go. Literally. So, any crisis in any of their life, no matter what it was, I've been the one. All the time. But no matter what, I have always been me. Now, how I've had to cope with my life, during most of it, was self-medicate to get through it, because I don't have anybody to call to talk to like that. You think I can call anybody and say, yo, I'm not feeling all right? Can we talk? No? Not at all. There's nobody there cushioning me. But I'm used to it, you see? I've been trained like this all my life. You know, since I was a little kid, people depended on me for phone numbers. Even phone numbers. I have been depended on all my life for everything else. Has anybody reciprocated that care or that aid? No. Zero. None of them. So a lot of people yesterday sent me some messages about, Tobi, you really, really speak raw and truthful. Yes, I do, because it's my truth. And as long as I'm sober saying it, and it is real facts of my life, what's the problem? Nobody has ever done anything good for me on a magnitude scale in my family that supported me out of any of my disasters. Simple as that. So this is why I have the right to sit there and say whatever the fuck I want to say about these people. Because it's facts. I don't give a shit if they're my siblings or not. I don't give a shit if it's my mother. I don't give a shit if it's anybody. Because nobody has ever given a fucking shit about me. Nobody. None of them. They've actually insisted on making my life harder since my first breath. Each and every one of them. Well, now I'm grown. I don't have to run on those belief systems that I have to tolerate anything from anybody who can't get it right for themselves. Especially when I have been the cushion to all. And yet I've had to feel the brunt end of everything and everybody and the judgment of everything, and I'm the one that's fucked up? No, I'm not. Far from it. I'm not scared of anything. Okay, and I could sit here and give you factual examples. But that I won't do. But don't question why I say the things that I say. I say them because I've lived them and I've learned from them. And I know what my belief systems have been all my life. Okay? And they're fucking wrong. So this is why I'm adamant about what I do. Me, I was programmed fucking wrong. Okay? And up until this day, everybody believes that I should be shackled to that way. And I should just shut the fuck up and deal with it. But this is how they've dealt with me all my fucking life. So this is why I say, yes, I cut them the fuck off. Why would I want people in my life that have nothing good for me? Not even a good word. You know? Christ. Everybody wants to play like they're so loving. Fucking bullshit liars, man. Simple. They're all fucking bullshit liars. You know? Christ. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. I love it now. I love it now. They respond to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It seems like I got his attention, boy. Yeah. That's right. Bend over for me. You're fucking right. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, there's a dude on that crew. Now, after a couple of days, now he's putting on a real show for me. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he is. Knows I'm watching. He looks back and he bends over and he picks something up. And yeah. Yo, what a show. I like that. And it's funny because as soon as I said, hey, go, like 3 of them start waving. Hey, have a good day. From the fucking roof. You're fucking right. You know, I don't make excuses for myself because I've never been able to my whole life. Okay? And nobody has ever made excuses for me. Okay? But nobody has ever excused what they've done to me either. And nobody's ever corrected within themselves what they deem is so acceptable to throw on people. Well, I have. This is why it's a contradiction. So it's not that, it has to do with just my family. It has to do with fucking anybody on the planet. I am not tolerating people's bullshit and their fucking fucked up ways. I don't care who it is. No matter what title it is. Doesn't matter. So I'm really grateful for the comments yesterday about, man, you really just come out here and rock it real and raw. Well, guess what? People need to know. People need to know. The fuck? Okay, come on, big head. Like, people need to know. And, everybody's so fucking hiding behind these, want to help everybody by all of these programs and courses. I get it. But no, when you hear the real facts of shit, it changes your mind. Okay? But you gotta look at the shit that you're feeding yourself. What you're telling yourself, what others have told you all your life. You know that your memory bank starts at fucking the minute you open your eyes, eh? And you take your first breath. You're not exempt from that shit. No, you're not. Why would you be? No, you're not. The fuck? I encourage everybody who hasn't seen the movie Inside Out to go and watch that shit. That'll give you a perfect depiction. Yeah, perfect depiction of your memory bank and your core belief systems and your limiting beliefs. Yeah, so I'm being guided to tell you right now. Have I seen the movie? No. I went and turned it on and fell asleep. But I'm being guided to tell you all, correlate to that movie. Go watch that movie, Inside and Out. You're going to understand how your memories affect you. Whether you realize it or not. And no 2 people have the same experience. No 2 people live the same thing. No 2 people, no, they don't. They really fucking don't. No. 2 people could be living the same experience and not feeling the same thing. Like I say, 2 people could be having sex and feeling it totally different. How the fuck are they supposed to feel the same? They won't. This is why every experience in your memory bank is actually affecting you. It really is. Why? Because it's meant to keep you safe. So if there's anything that's unloving that you've had to endure in your life, whether it's your parents, your friends, your experience of life, whether it's your experience of school, or whether it's your experience of whatever it is that was unloving, that had any kind of shame, blame, guilt, denial, resentment, judgment, anger, fear, all of that shit induced in it, well, it's stored in your being. And it's governing your whole life. It's making you sick. It's making you store extra weight. And you know something? That's why we carry extra weight. And we have a hard time getting rid of it. Because it's holding all of those toxic emotions in you. That's factually what it is. When you do the inner work, that's why I've been able to lose so much weight. Because I'm not hanging on to any toxicity. No toxic thoughts, words, actions. I have no guilt, no shame, no blame, no resentment, no denial. I accept everything fully. I cut all ties every night. I'm on a healthy fucking path. Healthy path. Healthy path. Yeah, that's son, eh, Biggie? Yeah, I know, Mama. She's scraggling to get home now. Now it's like, oh yeah, she's hot. You know what? We're going to get you some water. I tell you, as these days go by and I see her just diminishing. Look at this, how she's walking back. She's like, oh, fucking slow like a... Oh yeah, look at her. She's just... Yeah. Tongue hanging out. She needs some water. Hey, the way I see her diminishing, phew. Yo, she'll be next. I know it. So I just gotta be compassionate and caring. Listen, I've helped many before they had to die. I'm more of a death doula on this planet than anything else. Yeah. But, yeah. I heal hearts before they die. I give them the permissions that they need. Because everybody needs permissions to die. And me going down to the country in Sherbrooke, and I saw my dad before he died. I gave him his permissions to die, telling him that everybody in the family was okay. That everybody would be okay no matter what. That yes, I would listen to his his guidance. But everybody needs permission to die. Everybody. Because they hang on to everything earthly. No matter how fucked up they've been in their experience or not. You know, when you get to the end of it is when you have the most regret. You know, that's what's keeping my grandmother at 100 years old alive. Is all the regret. Yep. Yeah. And she's somebody who traveled the world. Fuck, I've got all of her travel postcards and her pictures of all of her travels everywhere. She had adventures. She was so busy having adventures that her family didn't matter. Well, this is what's leaked down through the generations too. Yeah. Why do you think I can proudly say, you know, our family, what? Family ties, the only family ties we have is our fucking same last name, because they are not people that I would engage with anyway. If they didn't have my last name and if they weren't my family. Simple, I wouldn't, because they're fucked up. And what do I mean by fucked up? Well, if they can't be truthful, they can't be self-accountable, doesn't matter who it is. If you can't be self-accountable, and you can't be real with yourself, and you can't be honest with your own being, and you want to sit in shame and blame and guilt and everything in your life except for your own damn self, who wants any of that? I don't. Keep that shit for the lower vibrational people that are on your level that feed that for you. Because me, I won't. Yes, I'm that rude fucking disruption. Yes, I am. Yes, I make people cry with the truth that I tell them. Yes, I do. But what the fuck am I supposed to be saving your feelings for? People have been fucking saving your feelings your whole goddamn life. And look where it's gotten you. So no, I'm not going to follow suit. No, I'm not going to cushion the chaos. No, I'm not going to cushion the conflict or the confusion. I'll drop it like it's fucking real every day. Somebody was just going by on his wheelchair and he was nodding at me like, yes, you go, girl. You tell them. You know, I don't give a fuck. I don't sit there anxious, worried, scared, nervous. Nah, I'm like, okay, straight up. Look, I have no animosity for people, but I will not stay connected to anything that's not good for me. Why would I? No, I won't. Never. That doesn't make any sense to do. Why would I stay connected to anything that's not reciprocating what I bring? Nobody has ever reciprocated what I bring to the table. They've just fucking tried to justify all their fucked up ways and all their fucked up belief systems instead of correcting it. So what? I'm supposed to trash all the work I've done on myself to cater and people please to people that can't even get it right for themselves? Who have no interest to even know what the fuck I'm doing in this world except for shame me and blame me and mock me and tell me to shut up? Don't support anything I do. I don't think any of them have ever even fucking bought a book. Never mind read one in completion. The fuck do I want with these people? Seriously. So I really appreciate the questions. And I really appreciate the need for the understanding. But what you all have to understand is that I feel like I've been fucking pulled by chain from a pickup truck down dirt roads every fucking day of my life. And the majority of these people have been the ones at the gas pedal. So what, I'm supposed to continue doing that? I'm supposed to continue loving people that can't love me? I'll love them from afar. Because I'm real good at that. Because trust me, I'm not missing anything when it's all shit. Okay? So yes, I don't get included and I never was. I find out about shit weeks after it happened. Okay? Yeah, you know what? Me, I don't play like that. I don't need people in my life. Nobody. Nobody fucking makes me breathe every day but my maker. The fuck do I need people for? What, to fill my days with bullshit? Come on, please. Please, 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 please. To fill my day with fucking trying to have a normal conversation with people that are all fucked up? No matter who they are, fuck that shit. Leave them fucked up. That's all I'm encouraging you guys to do. Yeah. Leave them fucked up. Especially when you know you're not fucked up. But yes, everything that's been done to me in my life is well fucked up. Yes. Am I okay? Yes. Why? Because my fucking choice to be. Because if it was anybody else's choice, they'd still keep me in that shit. See what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what fucking name is attached. Okay? Down to my own mother. Listen, yo, don't fuck with me. I'll tell you all the truth. Maybe they can't handle it, but I can. I've had to endure it, actually. All right? So me, I don't care. I really don't. I don't care what name is attached. Bring it on, Buttercup. Because my truth alone is like Shredder to any kind of fucking unhealed biofield living in lower density frequencies. I'll eat that shit for lunch. My truth will make people cry. Simple. That's not what I feel to do to people, so that's why I just stay the fuck away. Simple. Me, I don't play games with people, eh? Seems like everybody likes to play games with themselves, though, and others. Me, fuck off. Simple. Trust me, my life won't be like this forever, you know. This is just a spin around, a redirection in my life. This is the pullback before the projection in my life. And trust me when I tell you, when these changes do happen in my life, you think I'm looking back for any fucking one of them? You're crazy. They'll never see me again in this life except for maybe in my videos, the way they do now. Do I have any remorse? No. For what? The fuck? I don't wake up every day going, oh, I don't have the family to call. Fuck that shit. I'm like, oh God, all right. Another day free of bullshit. Let's do this. Like, come on, man. Listen, I have been in this apartment for 11 years. I have been in this apartment for years, where incapable of even making my own meals. Okay? I have been hands wrapped, foot wrapped. The things that I've had to live here, but alone, no home care, no family support, no, oh, can I help you? Can I make your life easier? Actually, every time I've asked for help, it has been a problem. Okay? So, this is not new. So you may all hear it as news. But this has been my life for years. And each and every one of them has only called me when they've needed something from me. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So what the fuck? Without having them in my life, you know what that frees up for me? A hell of a lot of time. A hell of a lot of free headspace. This is why I encourage you guys all. It's not to be a bitch. It's not to be a cunt. It's to not accept what doesn't make you feel right, no matter who the fuck is attached. Okay? Simple. And you know, how many times are you going to call your mother and she's not happy to hear you and you're going to continue to call? You're not. Simple. How many times are you going to fucking call somebody and they don't call you back? Are you going to keep calling them? No. The fuck for? So everybody likes to judge what I'm saying. But nah, I'm fucking living it. And do I give a shit? No. Because I don't change who I am. Okay? At all. So therefore, I ask you all today, are you genuinely who you say you are? Or do you fucking switch like a goddamn light every time you're in front of a certain somebody? Me, I don't. I don't care who it is. I don't care who they think they are. Because anybody presenting themselves in front of me is just a fucking bunch of fucked up belief systems until they've gotten it right. And that's facts. So, me, I don't care. Me, I found the love that's fueling me. I intentionally fueled it through my whole body. I've resurrected my own body from the dead with the love that's fueling me. You think I'm going to put up with anybody's fucking bullshit? No. Why? I won't. Good morning, Heather. Yeah, so Heather just rolled up. So guys, I'll close off the live. But listen, seriously, I don't give a fuck. Why would I? Y'all are fucking retarded to think that I would. Why would I? Anybody helping me? Anybody cushioning my fall? No. Fuck them all. And I hope that you guys can do the same. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.